Thanks for clicking on the video and welcome to the channel and welcome back if you're a returning subscriber. Thanks so much to everybody who has been helping the channel grow. I really am very grateful for it, and I hope you do continue to subscribe, like, comment and share on the videos. All this helps the growth of the channel. So today I'm going to do a 7-card reading. It's called the Mystic 7 for July 2018, and we have strength popping out here, guys, which represents inner strength and courage of our convictions. It also represents Leo and the sun, so happiness and new beginnings. So this is going to be for Libra, sun, moon. Okay, we have the world popping out, guys, so pretty heavy energy here for all major arcana cards so far. So the world talks about the successful completion of a project or a phase in your life here, and the new beginnings. So the Mystic 7 for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising. In the first card, we would like to see your current situation. In the second card, we want to see the obstacles. In the third card, we would like to see your aspirations. In the fourth card, we want to see what needs to be awakened. In the fifth card, we would like to see what lies behind you. In the sixth card, we would like to see what's the next stage. And in the seventh card, we would like to see what will be. Okay, guys, so the underlying energy is the Three of Wands. So here is a time in our lives when we are waiting for our ships to come in. Those seeds that we planted in the past, it's now time for some of them to come to fruition. Also, the Three of Wands is Jupiter, and it talks about expansion and growth. It talks about foreign affairs and travel. So a lot of you may be traveling for work or just broadening your horizons in general in life by traveling, exploring your options and looking beyond the normal realms of creativity and looking further into what drives you here. So good energy to start with, guys, and we do now want to see the current situation. The Queen of Wands. Okay, so this is a situation here with the Strength card popping out, and now the Queen of Wands. Some of you are linked strongly to a Leo in the month of July. But with the Queen of Wands being your current situation, this would definitely represent that you are coming into a time where you're feeling a lot more confident. You've got your passion and drive back. You have enthusiasm and the confidence to proceed with your plans and your creative endeavors and your passionate pursuits. You're also connecting to your divine guidance here and intuition, represented by the black cat. So if this doesn't signify a person, it represents your energy, and in the month of July here you're going to be in the Queen of Wands mode, where you're highly driven and enthusiastic for the future, and you have confidence in planning for the future. Low vibrational energy of the Queen of Wands would be someone who is quite jealous and manipulative. Like I said, it can strongly represent a Leo person, sun, moon, rising, male or female here, and they might be some bit controlling or obsessive in some way towards you. The current obstacle is the Queen of Cups. Okay, so this is water sign energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person, and this could also represent an aspect of you. So you may be too focused on your creative pursuits, whether it be work or in your personal life, and not really concentrating on your emotional side and your emotional needs. With this being a blockage, I would say that the Queen of Cups is saying that you are possibly blocking out your true feelings or your true emotions, and you're having difficulty with expressing it. Maybe you're very passionate at the moment, but you're not sure how to fully express that out into the 3D world. Also, this could be an over focus on your emotions and allowing your emotions to drive your passionate action and not really seeing the situation for what it is here. But as a person, it could say that there is a water sign person in the month of July that's possibly blocking your creative pursuit or affecting your confidence in some way. If this is a partner, they may be a slightly emotional and erratic at this time, and you're not really sure how to deal with them, or they don't know how to express themselves to you. But we have two queens here, one being the situation and one being the obstacle. So you're either one or the other. There's either somebody in your life that's the Queen of Wands energy, that's the current main issue throughout the month of July, and your challenge is around your emotions at this time and how you truly feel. Other than that, you're the Queen of Wands energy, and you are in some way being challenged by this Queen of Cups energy in the month of July. So your aspirations is the Six of Swords. So here we have a situation where we consciously are moving away. We may be physically moving away, but it's more so mentally coming into a time in our lives where there is less conflict, less arguments, less mind games, and less hurt. There is a sense of loss and betrayal and hurt here, but you're looking to move away from all the drama that was in your lives here. And if something's happening around the end of June, because there is a Capricorn full moon, and from what I've been hearing about this full moon, it's a very karmic full moon, so there may be some lessons from the past that may be brought up. But in the month of July here, you're looking to get into a more calmer state of mind, whether you physically have to remove yourself or just mentally cut those ties that you had attached to other people on a mental level here. So what needs to be awakened? Temperance. So here we have Sagittarius energy. This talks about the balancing of our head and our heart, our masculine and feminine energies. It talks about balance in our everyday life and everything in moderation here. So The Queen of Cups could be, excuse me guys, the Queen of Cups could be that you're overindulging at the moment, possibly in some alcohol, and maybe looking for some sort of an escapism through passionate encounters here, maybe sexual encounters through alcohol or some other self-indulgence. And what you need at the moment is balance and moderation in your lives. Yeah, you may be totally blocking out your emotions here by just concentrating on your creative and passionate pursuits. But you are confident and driven here, but I do feel a lack of emotion. So the Temperance being the divine here coming into play and asking you to reconnect with your divine guidance, allow some healing energy into your life here and find that balance and a healthy medium, finding a middle ground in order to move forward. Sorry guys, my card box just fell on the ground. Yeah, so finding that balance here to move forward and and then it talks about, it's another card of Jupiter and Sagittarius energy, so there may be a need to free yourself here, stop restricting yourself and realizing that you do have options, whether it be got to do with career, home, family or romantic life. You can expand, allow the healing and allow things to happen in perfect divine timing here in your lives. What lies behind you is the Five of Pentacles. Yes, so there may have been a rejection here or an actual, somebody has, this being your energy, you were in the past, felt left out in the cold, you felt hurt and betrayed, and you may have lost a lot. Here with the Five of Pentacles energy, it talks about somebody losing literally their home, but it doesn't have to be to that extreme. You just felt in an extreme loss and you had to move on here pretty reluctantly, and now in the month of July you're still continuing to look for that calm and peace in your environment here. And the Five of Pentacles, like you've come through this loss and sent a feeling of rejection in the past, and now you're getting your confidence back, but you're blocking out your true emotions here and possibly your divine guidance as well. The next stage is the World card. So we did see this pop out at as I was shuffling the deck at the beginning of the reading. So this talks about the completion of one cycle in our lives and the beginning of another. It talks about the end of one karmic lesson, or the end of a cycle where you had a lot of karmic lessons. And just as I was saying a moment ago, the World card is linked also to Capricorn, and Saturn being the ruler of Capricorn, Saturn is our teacher. So there may be a significance around something that happens on the full moon in Capricorn, and I think that's the 28th or 29th of June. And this will bring about the ending of a cycle. It may bring about something may come up again, as I was thinking previously, for you to learn this lesson if you haven't learned it already. But it's it's also like it's allowing that divine guidance in, and what lies ahead of you then, if that happens, is that you become in sync with the universal flows and with your divine purpose and life path here, so you can have joy, happiness, peace in your life. It can signify a romantic relationship that's really like something you've never experienced before. But more than anything, I think the world is linking here to the end of a karmic cycle in your life, and that is going to come to head on this full moon. So make sure to use these energies of this full moon, and I'm a Libra as well, so I will be definitely taking note of this reading. So this card is what will be. Now we have the Nine of Wands. So here we have a situation where I mean, you're back in defensive mode here. You're back guarding your energies against the outside world, and this could be something got to do with what's going to happen here with this World card, because this is a significant ending and you becoming enlightened in your life and your life's journey here, and following the rhythm and then marching to your own beat. But following this energy, you're coming into the Nine of Wands, so we're still guarding ourselves here, because we still remember all the past crap that we've been through, but we need to release this energy in the end of June, and because this is July, like this is coming into the end of July, so there is a possibility also that somebody may be going to prison here when whatever happens on this full moon in Capricorn, whatever karmic lessons that need to be learned, somebody you know or is connected to, could be this Queen of Wands person, may be going to jail. But like I I feel more like we need to look out at what we do have coming, look more to the future here. Don't dwell on the losses of the past. Continue to cut those cards and consciously bring this to the conscious and allow that divine healing energy into your life. This could also be talking about that fiery passion within you that needs to be awakened, that Sagittarius energy, where you become liberated and free through your creative pursuits here, because in the month of July you are the Queen of Wands, so you do have a lot of creative, passionate ideas, projects on the ground here, but you also need to allow your emotions to come into play, allow this karmic lesson to end and bring about the catalyst to the positive energy that the world brings in, because directly after the world we're going back into the Fool and we have a whole new clean slate to begin again. So there's no need for this Nine of Wands energy. Yes, we are going to use discernment and in the future, because of all the crap we've been through with the people in our lives in the past and in the present moment. In the month of June there may be a lot of challenges coming up in the last few weeks of June here that brings about the catalyst. But I do think that the Nine of Wands energy is you being protective of yourself, and I also feel You'll always be guarded and protected by your guardian angels and your spirit guides, but consciously ask them to clear and shield your energies here in the month of July, because you could be getting a lot of psychic attacks as well. Some issues from the past could be coming up here with this karmic lesson, and there may be a need for us to drop some of the defenses by allowing the divine healing in and gaining that trust in ourselves again to make those decisions to move forward in our lives. So not too bad of a reading, guys. So here now we're going to call upon the Ascended Masters and see what is the additional guidance that they would like to offer for the month of July 2018 for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and anybody else guided to this video. Okay, we have our card, guys. And it's Follow Your Heart, St. Francis. So a beautiful energy here, and I'm placing it right alongside the World card and the Three of Wands. Look for that expansion in your lives. So I'm just going to grab the book that fell on the ground, and we're going to read the message directly from the book from St. Francis. Okay. The answer to your question is in your heart. Yes, this is what I felt. You're blocking out your emotions, and you need to allow your emotions to come in to flow with your creative pursuits. This card signifies that you can trust your heart's true desires, even if you can't clearly see how the outcome will appear or manifest. This is a situation where you're called upon to walk in faith and to be true to yourself. The Temperance, guys. The universe will ensure that your needs are met and will help with your relationships as you make life changes. Additional meanings for this card. You already know what to do. Trust your intuition and take action accordingly. The Queen of Cups, guys. The Queen of Wands, guys. Your feelings are accurate and valid. You're guided to make important and happy life changes. You're receiving true divine guidance through your feelings and intuition. So absolutely great reading, guys. So a little note here on St. Francis. St. Francis of Assisi was born to a wealthy Italian cloth merchant, but he later renounced his inheritance to follow an aesthetic spiritual path. As he volunteered in hospitals and ministered to the sick, he gained followers who eventually became the Franciscans. Many legends speak of St. Francis' ability to communicate with animals, and today he is the patron saint of the environment and animals. Call upon St. Francis for help in situations where your family or your friends don't understand your choices or spiritual path or any issue involving animals. So guys, I hope and I trust that this has helped in some way, and I will catch you in the next video. Take care.